Are my parents narcissists? What are your experiences? Part 1. This may be the wrong sub, so apologies. I'm a fully grown adult with a lot of anxiety, guilt, and a fairly negative self-image. I struggled a lot in my late teens, early 20s, but really pulled myself together mid-20s. Lately, a pretty awful and unexpressed loss sent me spiraling. It was a loss that took my breath and soul, where you want to die, even though you've your own family to care for, because you can't believe this happened. Anyway, this loss caused me to go to therapy, and that essentially led to topics around my severe anxiety and low self-worth. It made me talk about things in my childhood that happened. I wanted to share a few things my parents did. For a bit of context, I was a normal child, not particularly talented or anything, but did fine in school, had friends and hobbies. As a teenager, I started to struggle a lot with anxiety, but had great friends. I was not an easy teenager, but by no means hard. I never did drugs, get kicked out of school, sleep around, or commit any crimes. Nothing that might explain why your parents were at their wits' ends with you. I did talk back, and I was definitely moody. I hated being around people and just spent most of my time in my room. So here are some of the events. As a young child, I choked on a piece of meat. This caused a serious fear of swallowing, and I would shove as much food in my mouth as possible, then run to the bathroom and flush it down the toilet, or spit it into tissue and hide in my pocket to later flush. Anyway, it inevitably blocked the toilets, and I was caught.